Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Monday morning, and this is what happens to your hair when it's short. You wash it and then you go to bed. It just, yeah, does its own thing. Trying to get it tamed, but yeah. Which means I have to get it soaking wet again and try and make it look good. Eh, it'll be what it'll be. Whatever. So let's see, word of the day. Because I love doing words of the day. Ooh, this is a word I've never heard of before. Boondoggle. Boondoggle. A boondoggle is an expensive and wasteful project, usually paid for with public money. Boondoggle, sorry, Boondoggle is also a word for a braided cord worn by Boy Scouts as a neckerchief slide, hat band, or ornament. Hmm. Critics say the dam is a complete boondoggle, over budget, behind schedule, and unnecessary. Boondoggle. Interesting. Expensive and wasteful project usually paid for with public money. I can think of a lot of things right now, like a ballroom. That's a boondoggle. Okay. Yeah. I had, okay. I gotta do it because this boondoggle word really got me thinking about it. Um, I asked a friend, I said, who are, I don't want to know who you're voting for necessarily, but, because that's private, that's your personal information. You don't need to share it with me. But, kind of which way are you leaning towards? And she goes, well, I am going to vote my pocketbook. Really? To be honest, anybody that no, I can't rant about it. I don't want to be political on here, but the waste of our funds, the waste of our taxpayer money, and now 100 billion here, 100 million there, paying for something that we don't need, hiring people without vetting them fully, trading them fully. I think that's the big thing for me. Why are we throwing away money on, number one, tearing down part of our White House that had historic value, huge historic value? There was nothing wrong with the building. There was no reason to tear it down. And to say, I'm going to build a ballroom, and then looking at the plans for this ballroom, and now, number one, it never would have been finished within his term. 3 years? Yeah, no. That's all he has left, 3 years. No, it would not have been finished within his term. Two, the history. I mean, come on, he paid over Jackie Kennedy's rose garden. Oh no, I'm not going to pay over the whole thing. For what? Something he hasn't ever used? Why? Because he's offended by people that look up to people that were previous to him. That's why he's putting his name on everything, which he shouldn't be doing either. Money. Where's the money coming from to build this? Our taxes. Where did the $10 million go? Was it million or billion? I don't remember. That he's used to create the Peace Foundation thing. And he's the sole person that can make decisions about where the money goes. This is money that came from us, from the taxpayers. If you're voting your pocketbook and you're voting to give all your money away, okay. If you're voting for your pocketbook and wanting your money to make more money, I think you may have made the wrong choice, unless you did vote for the side that didn't win. But knowing this person, they voted the way I think they voted, and now won't say a word about it, one way or the other. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to get off of that. This is why I don't do a lot of the political, because I get very aggravated, irritated at what's happening. I think if I saw some real progress in what we need done around, and you can call me a bleeding heart, you can call me a liberal, you can call me whatever you want, but there are a lot. I'm middle of the road, and there are a lot of us. There are things that I think we need to revamp that would be stricter. Like, I think every single person that's in jail, doesn't matter the jail, every jail should have a work program, and that means they work 8 hours a day. I don't care if it's a nighttime hours, daytime hours, evening hours. They work. Yeah, they can get paid for it. You know that canteen that they have? They should earn enough money to have the extras in that canteen as long as they behave themselves. If they're not behaving themselves, then they need to be disciplined by some of that being taken away. They don't have the same rights while they're in. I want them working their butt off. Hard labor. Find projects for them to do. There are times I think the chain gangs were a good idea. But anyway, I'll get off of this because that's more a conservative attitude than a liberal attitude. See why I say I'm in the center of the road? Because I still think we are not helping people in this country enough. I think that there are too many people that are going without breakfast or lunch or dinner. Maybe they're only eating one meal a day. Really? In this country? First things first needs to be our medical system needs to be revamped. Sorry, my glasses are crooked and it's driving me nuts. All right, I'm going to stop. I love you all, my Valentines. Some thoughts to think about. Oh, and please tell me what you think.